Tracking all our income and expenses are really very crucial. A proper format can track all the income and expenses efficiently. In today's video, we will see how we can create income and expense tracker in Excel. Hi, my name is Vijay and you are watching OfficeChamp. Let's start the video without any delays. This is an income and expenses tracker which I have created in Excel. Before creating the new format, let's see how it works. On the top, we can see total income, total expenses, total profit, total loss. And just below that, we can do our entries. On the left hand side, we will have to do the entries of income, and on the right hand side, we will be doing the entries of expenses. Whatever entry will be done over here, it will automatically feature on top. Currently, our income is 21,630. If I'll put some figure over here, number 6, I'll put a date over here. As soon as I insert a date, we can see month and day. I'll put my income detail over here, income from business, and I'll put 2000 and we'll hit enter. And just notice total income as well as total profit got increased. On the top, we have got the buttons through which we can check the details of the months. There will be total 2 sheets in this format. First one will be income and expenses tracker and second will be graph. Whatever entry will be done in income and expense tracker, it will automatically feature in the graph. Currently, we have got 3 bars of income, expense and profit. There's no bar for loss. If I'll go to income and expenses tracker and will increase my expense over here, enter. Now we can see total loss and profit is 0. If I'll go to graph and over here we can see expenses are too high due to which our loss is increasing or increased. From here we can check the graph as per month. In case you want to check the details of couple of months, it can be selected and the graph is just in front of us. Let's start creating a new format now. I have opened a new workbook. Currently we have got just a single sheet and that is sheet 1. I'll rename the sheet. This will be income and expense tracker. We'll take column A closer. We'll click on B2 and we'll select till H and we'll merge this together. We'll put some color over here. This will be income and expenses tracker. We'll change the font color and we'll change the font style. We'll select as Arial Black. We'll increase the font size. Now we will click just next to income and expenses tracker and we'll select till N and we'll merge this together. We'll change the cell color. We'll leave row number 3 blank. We'll take this closer. We'll click on row number 4, means B4. We'll select till end and we'll merge this together. We'll increase the size. Now we will click on B5 and we'll select till D and we'll merge this together. We'll leave E blank. We'll click on F and we'll select G also and we'll merge this together. We'll create borders over here. We'll create borders over here also. We'll leave H blank. We'll click on I and we'll select till K. We'll merge this together. We'll leave L blank and we'll click on M and we'll select N also and we'll merge this together. We'll create borders over here and we'll create borders over here also. We'll take column H closer. We'll click just under income and expense tracker and we'll change the cell color. We'll create borders. We'll click on income and expense tracker and we'll select till end and we'll create outside border. We'll go to insert. We'll come in the center. In the center we get the option of shapes. We'll click on shapes and we'll select a desired shape and we'll click over here. Our shape got inserted. We'll position this on top. We'll increase the size. As soon as I inserted the shape, on the top we can see shape tab. We'll click on shape tab. We'll come to left hand side. Here we get the option of shape fill. I'll click on drop down and we'll select a desired color. We'll remove outline, means no outline. We'll double click on the shape. On the right hand side we can see format shape. We'll come in the center, shadow, and we'll give our shape a shadow, black. We'll close this. This will be total income. I have typed total. Now I'll press Alt and we'll hit enter. Income. We'll click on the edge of the shape. We'll go to home and we'll align all the things in center and in mid. We'll change the font style. We'll select as Arial Black. We'll increase the font size. We'll increase the size of the shape. Perfect. We'll increase the size of row number 4. We'll take this little bit down. Now I'll click on the shape. We'll right click the mouse. We'll come down. Over here we can see size and properties. I'll click on size and properties. Currently we can see size. I'll minimize this and we'll click on properties. Over here we get the option of don't move or size with cells. I'll click over here and we'll close this. Now I'll click on the shape. We'll press Ctrl and we'll drag this to right. We'll drag this 2 more times. We'll select all the shapes by pressing Ctrl or Command. We'll go to Shape Format, Align, Align to Bottom. Now I'll click on second shape. We'll go to Shape Format. We'll come to left, Shape Fill. From here I'll select red color. This will be total expenses. This will be total profit. And this will be total loss. We'll click on total profit. We'll go to Shape Format, Shape Fill, and we'll change the color. We'll change the font color. We'll do as black. We'll click on total loss. We'll go to Shape Fill and we'll change the color. We'll change the font color. Now I'll click on row number 6. We'll select till end. We'll merge this. We'll put some color over here. Now I'll click just under total income and we'll change the cell color. We'll click under total expenses. We'll press F4 or function F4 and my last command will be repeated. We'll click over here F4 or function F4. We'll click under total loss F4 or function F4. We can see few chunks of white. We'll put some color over here. We'll click just before total income and we'll remove the border, means no border. We'll select till row number 6 and we'll insert outside border. We'll insert borders over here also. Or we can do one thing. I'll click just under total income and we'll insert thick border. Now I'll click on border, line color, and we'll select as white. Now I'll select thick borders and we can see color of borders got white. Perfect. We'll click on drop down and we'll change the color once again. Line color, black. We'll take row number 7 closer. We'll click on B8. This will be serial number, date, month, day, income details. We'll increase the column size. This will be amount. We'll increase the column size. We'll adjust our shapes. Now I'll click on serial number and we'll select till amount and we'll change the cell color. We'll change the font color. We'll create borders. We'll click just under serial number. This will be 1, 2. We'll select both and we'll drag this till 10. We'll remove 11. We'll click on serial number. We'll press Shift Control down arrow key, right arrow key, and we'll create borders. Now we will come on top. We'll click just before total income. We'll go to Insert. We'll come in the center. Over here we get the option of pictures. We'll click on drop down. We can see 2 options over here, place in cell and place over cells. I'll select place over cells. Picture from file. I'll click over here and we'll select a desired picture and we'll click on insert. My picture got inserted, but the picture is too big. I'll resize my picture and will place just before total income. Now I'll press Ctrl and we'll drag this picture. We'll place over here. We'll drag this 2 more times. Means I'll create total 3 copies. Now I'll come down. We'll click on serial number and we'll select till amount. We'll select till bottom. We'll copy this, Ctrl C or Command C, and we'll paste over here, Ctrl V or Command V. Our income details are in column F. I'll click on top. We'll press Ctrl or Command and we'll select M also. And we'll adjust the column size. Perfect. We'll come on top. We'll take total loss to right hand side. We'll put our picture over here. We'll click on amount and we'll select amount over here also. And we'll increase the size. We'll adjust the shape. We'll adjust the picture. In all the heads, we can see same picture. Now I'll come to total expenses. We'll click on the picture. We'll right click the mouse. We'll come down, change picture, picture from a file. And we'll select the desired picture and we'll click on insert. And this time we haven't adjusted the shape or size of the picture. We'll click over here, we'll right click the mouse, change picture from a file. We'll select a desired picture and we'll click on insert. We'll increase the size of the picture. We'll click on total loss. We'll right click the mouse, change picture from a file. We'll select a desired picture and we'll click on insert. We'll increase the size of the picture. Perfect. Now we will go to view tab and we'll remove the grid lines. We'll come to right hand side. We'll click on serial number. We'll press shift control right arrow key. We'll go to home tab and we'll change the cell color. We'll do it red. Over here we have got income details. So this will be expenses details. Now we will click on date and we'll insert a random date. We'll adjust the date in left hand side. We'll click on first date and we'll select till bottom. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll go to date and we'll select a desired date format. And we'll do OK. So our date format got changed. We'll copy this, Ctrl C or Command C, and we'll paste over here, Ctrl V or Command V. So in both the places, same date format got applied. We'll come to left hand side. Month formula will be plus or equal to text, bracket open, value. We'll click on date, comma, double inverted comma, MMM means M 3 times. Double inverted comma close, bracket close, and we will hit enter. And we got Jan over here. We'll drag this down. We haven't got any dates over here, then also we can see Jan. We'll click on first month, we'll double click on the formula and we'll insert the criteria of if bracket open, we'll click on first date is equal to blank. For blank I'll insert double inverted comma twice. If this will be blank, in return I want blank, so I'll put double inverted comma twice once again, comma, we'll come to the end, we'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. Now I'll drag this down and the cells where there is no date got blank. We'll click on first month, we'll go to formula bar and we'll copy the formula. Ctrl C or Command C. We'll come to day and we'll paste our formula over here. Ctrl V or Command V. Over here we can see Jan. We'll double click on the formula. We'll come in the end. We'll delete MMM and we'll put DDD means D 3 times and we'll hit enter. We'll drag this down. Income details. I'll take income and expense details from my example file. We'll click on income details and we'll select amount also. There's no formula in the amount. I have just taken random figures. We'll copy both, Ctrl C or Command C. We'll go to my new format and we'll paste over here. We'll right click the mouse, paste special, values. We'll align all the things in left. We'll go to our example file once again. We'll copy all the expense details along with amount. Ctrl C or Command C. We'll go to our new format and we'll paste over here. We'll right click the mouse, paste special, values. We'll align all the things in left. We'll click on column number B. We'll press Ctrl or Command and we'll select I also. And we'll decrease the column size. We'll click on E. We'll press Ctrl or Command and we'll select L also. And we'll adjust the column size. We'll increase column size of M and we'll adjust the column size of F also. We'll adjust our shapes. We'll insert few dates over here. We'll change month. We'll do it February. And over here I'll do it March. We'll drag it down. So I got all the dates of March. We'll drag this down. And I got all the dates of February. We'll drag our dates over here also. We'll do this February. We'll drag this down. Month. Let's apply the formula over here. Or let's copy and paste our formula. I'll copy the formula of month and day from top to bottom. Ctrl C or Command C and we'll paste over here. Ctrl V or Command V. Now I'll select the whole sheet. We'll go to Home tab. We'll come in the center. In the center we get the option of conditional formatting. We'll click on conditional formatting. Highlight cell rule equal to, and over here I'll type SAT means Saturday. We'll click on drop down, customize format, fill. From here I'll select red color and font color will be white and we'll do OK. OK. So all our Saturdays got highlighted. We'll go to conditional formatting once again, highlight cell rule, equal to, and this time I'll type Sunday, S-U-N. We'll click on drop down, customize format, fill. From here I'll select red color and font color will be white. And we'll do OK. OK. So our Saturdays and Sundays got highlighted. We haven't got our heads over here. So let's delete this. Over here also, we will delete this. We'll come to groceries and we'll reduce the amount. Perfect. Now I'll click on serial number and we'll select till amount. We'll select till bottom. We'll press Ctrl T. Small window will pop up. Create table. My table has headers and I'll do OK. So my data got converted in a very beautiful table. As soon as I inserted my table, on the top we can see table tab. In table tab, we can see filter button. I'll untick this. And all the filter buttons got removed from here. Over here we can see table styles. We'll click on drop down and we'll select a desired table style. Now I'll click over here on serial number. We'll select till bottom and we'll select till right hand side. We'll press Ctrl T. My table has headers and I'll do OK. We'll go to table style and we'll change the table style. We'll go to table tab and we'll remove the filter buttons. Perfect. Now I'll go on top in total income and will insert my formula. And my formula will be plus or equal to. I'm not going to use sum over here. I'll be using aggregate. Aggregate, bracket open. We have got multiple options. I'll select number 9, that is sum, comma. Again we got options. I'll select number 7, that is ignore hidden rows and error values. I'll click over here, comma, array. I'll select my amount from top to bottom. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And we got our amount. We'll press Ctrl 1. We'll come to currency, decimal places. I'll do as 2 and we'll select desired currency. In case your desired currency is not visible over here, just click on drop down and select your desired currency. Once selected, click on OK. We'll increase the font size. Perfect. Now I'll come to total expenses. Plus or equal to aggregate, bracket open. We'll select number 9, that is sum, comma. We'll select number 7, that is ignore hidden rows and error values, comma, array. This time I'll select all my expenses from top to bottom. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And we got all our expenses. We'll increase the font size. Font size is 22. Over here also, let's check 20. So let's reduce font size over here. Let's do as 20. Now we will press Ctrl 1. We'll go to currency, decimal places 2. Select your desired currency and do OK. Perfect. Over here also we will increase the font size. We'll do as 20. Let's insert our formula over here. Formula will be plus or equal to total income minus total expenses. We'll hit enter. So this is our total profit. Now we will click on total loss plus or equal to total expenses minus total income. Enter. And we can see figures in total profit as well as total loss. So we will have to do some changes over here. Now we will click on total profit. We'll go to formula bar. And over here we will insert the criteria of if. If, bracket open, we'll click on total income is greater than total expenses, comma. If total income is more than total expenses, in that case I want this formula. Otherwise I want blank. So I'll put comma, double inverted comma twice for blank. We'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. And we can see total profit. What will happen if I delete total income from here? Delete. We can't see anything. We'll undo this. We'll click on total profit. We'll go to formula bar and just between double inverted commas, I'll put dash. Enter. Now if there will be no profit, in that case, let's see what we are going to get. We got dash. I'll undo this. Now I'll come to total loss. We'll go to formula bar and we'll insert the criteria of if. If, bracket open, we'll click on total income is smaller than total expenses. comma. In that case, I want this formula. Otherwise, I'll come to the end, comma, double inverted comma twice for blank. If total income will be less than total expenses, in that case, I want blank. So I'll close the bracket and we'll hit enter. We can't see anything over here. We'll go to formula bar and just between two double inverted commas, I'll put dash. Enter. Perfect. We'll go on top and we'll reduce the row size. We'll increase size of row number 2. We'll select all the shapes by pressing Ctrl or Command and we'll take it down. Perfect. We'll increase size of income and expenses tracker. Now I'll click on table of income. We'll go to insert. We'll come in the right hand side. Over here we can see slicer. We'll click on slicer. Insert slicers. And in slicers we can see all the heads. I'll select month and we'll do OK. As soon as I inserted slicer, we can see slicer tab on the top. We'll come in the right hand side. We can see columns over here. We will increase the number and we'll do it 4. We'll adjust our slicer. We'll increase size of the slicer and we'll place on top. We'll decrease the size and we'll place over here. Perfect. Now we will click on table of expenses. We'll go to insert. We'll come in the center, slicer. We'll select month from here and we'll do OK. We'll go to slicer tab, columns. We'll do as 4. We'll adjust the size. We'll put this on top. We'll adjust the size little bit more. Now I'll click on first slicer. We'll go to slicer tab and we'll change the color. We'll come to expense slicer and we'll change the color. Currently our months are till February, so we can see Jan, Feb and after that blank. If I'll increase my dates, we'll do it March. It seems that by mistake I have deleted my formula from here. I'll select both and we'll drag it down. Now we can see March. Over here also I'll select month and day and we'll drag it down. So we can see Jan, Feb, March and after that blank. I'll change one more date over here. We'll do it April. So we can see Jan, Feb, March, April. When we come down, we can see blank. We'll do this May. When we come down, we can see Jan, Feb, March, April. After that May and then blank. We'll go on top. Now I can delete my dates from here. We'll not delete the formula of month and day. Perfect. So this sheet is ready now. We'll insert another sheet and this will be graph. We'll go to view and we'll remove the grid lines. Now we will go to income and expenses tracker. We'll click on total income over here. We'll press Ctrl or Command and we'll select total expenses, total profit and total loss. We'll go to insert tab. We'll come in the center. We'll click on drop down and we'll select a 2D column. Our chart got inserted. We'll go on top and we'll select a desired chart style. We'll go to left hand side, quick layout and we'll select a desired layout where we can see our amount. Chart title, I'll delete this. Series 1, I'll delete this. I'll delete the figures from the bottom. 23,630 is our income. So I'll change the bar color. We'll go to home and from here I'll change the color. We'll take this down. 6895, this is our expenses. I'll change the color. We'll do as red. 16,735, this is total profit. I'll change the color. We can't see loss over here. Let's take this to left. I'll increase some amount over here. 56,426, this is our loss. We'll click over here and we'll change the color. Perfect. We'll reduce amount from here now. Now I'll press Ctrl X or Command X. We'll go to graph and we'll paste our graph over here. Ctrl V or Command V. We'll increase the size. Now we will go to insert, shapes and from here we will select rectangle. We'll click over here. We'll increase the size. We'll place over here. We'll go to shape format and from here I'll do as no outline. This will be income. We'll click on the edge of the shape. We'll go to home and we'll align the text in center and in mid. We'll change the font style. We'll do as Arial black. We'll increase the font size. We'll press Ctrl and we'll drag this. We'll drag this 4 times. We'll take this to right. We'll increase the size little bit more. Over here also, I'll increase the size. We'll take this to right. We'll increase size over here also. We'll take this to right. And we'll increase the size over here also. Perfect. We'll press Ctrl or Command and we'll select all the shapes. We'll go to Shape Format and we'll insert border, means outline. We'll do as black. We'll go to Shape Format once again. Align to bottom. Perfect. This is income. We'll change the color. Green. This will be expenses, so this will be red. This will be profit. We'll do as green. We'll change the font color. And this will be loss. We'll do as yellow. We'll change the font color. We'll press Ctrl or Command and we'll select all the shapes. We'll right click the mouse, group, and we'll make this a group. Now whenever we will move this, all the shapes will move together. Now I'll click on my graph. We'll go to Chart Design, Add Chart Elements, Grid Lines, and I'll select Primary, Major, Horizontal. And we can see grid lines over here. Now I'll click on all the heads. We'll take this little bit up. We'll press Ctrl or Command and we'll select our graph also. We'll right click the mouse, group, and we will group this. Now whenever our graph will move, all the things will move together. Perfect. We'll place it over here. Now I'll click on my graph. We'll copy this, Ctrl C or Command C, and we'll paste over here, Ctrl V or Command V. Copy of our graph got created. We'll take this on top. We'll go to Chart Design. We'll come to right hand side. Change chart type. We'll click on drop down. We'll go to pie and we'll select a donut. In donut also we can see the amount. So we'll go to chart design. We'll come in the left. Quick layout. We'll click on drop down and we'll select percentage. We can see chart title over here. We'll delete this. We'll reduce the size of the donut. Now I'll go to income and expenses tracker. We'll click on first slicer. We'll go to slicer tab. We'll come to the left. Over here we can see month. We'll do this monthly income. Now we will click on second slicer. We'll go to slicer tab. We'll come in the left. This will be monthly expenses. Now I'll press Ctrl or Command and we'll select both the slicers, Ctrl C or Command C. We'll go to my graph and we'll paste over here, Ctrl V or Command V. We'll take slicer of expenses little bit down. We'll take this up and we'll adjust the size. We'll adjust the size of second slicer also. We'll adjust the size little bit more. We'll take this on top and we'll increase the size. Perfect. Monthly income, if I click on Jan, we can see the monthly income of January. Even our graph got changed. If I'll go to income and expenses tracker, over here we can see the details of January. Now I'll go to graph. First one is income. Second one will be expenses. Third will be profit. And the fourth will be loss. Perfect. So we can't see loss over here. Let's go to income and expense tracker. We'll clear my filter from here and we'll increase one amount of expense. Enter. We can see amount of total loss. Let's go to graph and over here profit is 0 and expense is 56,426. Perfect. Percentage of donut is not visible. I'll click on 1% and we'll change the font color. We'll do as black. Perfect. And our format is ready now. I'm sure you must have loved the video. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon with a new topic. Till then. Bye-bye.